Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today we are looking at something quite old, but something really cool. We are looking at the 1987 release by Matchbox from their Superkings series of die-cast replica model vehicles. This particular one we're looking at today is of the Jaguar XJ6, and it is a 1/36 scale die-cast metal model vehicle. Okay, so this is the box it comes in, and the top of the box it says Matchbox, and it says exciting features, detailing on the back, and at the front it's got K146 Jaguar XJ6 Matchbox Superkings, and just behind the window you can see it's a red Jag XJ6. Okay, so that's the front of the box. Let's just spin the box around. And on the back it details the functionalities of the vehicle. So number 1 is the opening doors, number 2 is the opening bonnet, number 3 is a detailed engine, number 4 is a sprung suspension, and number 5 is a detailed interior. A few images of cars from the Matchbox series that are also available. If I turn the box to the side, you can see an image of the model itself. It says Matchbox K146, and if I spin it right round to the other side, yeah, it's exactly the same again, Matchbox K146. And on the bottom is just all the copyright and warning information, and also the barcode. Okay, and at the very top there it says not suitable for children under 36 months, and it shows you on the top there also that the bonnet opens. Okay, that is the model in the box. Now, I do love these models, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the box, take it out, and we're going to have a look at it out of the box. So I've removed the model from the box, and this is what it comes in. So it comes in this plastic container, and it's held on at the back by just this little button. So I'm just going to turn the button and take it out, and that should release the car, and yes, it does. So that's the plastic plinth, and here we have the beautiful Jaguar XJ6, and this one's even got a registration number on it. Look at that, E51 PFW. I don't know where that number plate comes from, but wow. And the same on the back, E51 PFW. Terrific, nice looking model. So it's a full metal die-cast body. Obviously it's perspex windows, but the body is all die-cast metal. The bottom, however, is plastic. So that whole bottom section there is plastic. The wheels are obviously plastic as well, but they are free rolling wheels, which is nice. Functionality wise, okay, so let's have a look. So the two front doors open, and there you can see the detailed interior of the model. So it's a white interior. You can see the steering wheel and the gear selector, footrests as well, and the dashboard, which is not overly detailed, but it's if we have a look on the other side. Can we get in there a little bit closer without blurring the screen? I don't know. Let's see. Maybe, yeah. So there's not a great deal of detailing on the actual dashboard itself. It does say it's a detailed interior, but it's not that detailed really. Okay, so that is the front doors. Let's just close the doors up and let's have a look at the engine. So the bonnet opens forward, and let's just zoom in on the engine there. Let's actually get a bit of light in here. That's better. So we can see the inside of the engine. It's a bit difficult to see over on the light, but there you can see it's quite a nice little detailed engine, chrome as well as black plastic. So yeah, nice little finish that on the engine. And of course you've got the sprung suspension, so you can see that. Let me just adjust the camera a little bit so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So you've got the sprung suspension at the back and at the front, so you can see where the car goes up and down, which is the sprung suspension. And of course you've got the free rolling wheels, so the car rolls along let's just zoom out again so that you can see it rolling along quite nicely. Red die-cast body, white interior, perspex windows, and a black bottom. And on the back bottom, it's got Matchbox Superkings 1987 Jaguar XJ6 Matchbox International Limited, made in England. Size-wise, if we can get our measuring stick out, we are looking at a length of just under 13 centimeters. You can just see that. And if we measure across the back of the car, we're looking at just under 5 centimeters at the widest point. And at the highest point, we're going to be measuring from the bottom of the tyre to the top of the roof, and we're about 3.5 centimeters. So that gives you an idea of the size. The 136 scale die-cast model, so it's a bit bigger than the other 143s or the 164s. And it is a nice looking model. And these Jags, well, in fact, all of these size vehicles, they really do look the part. And I think this one looks fantastic. Yeah, the bigger cars you didn't really associate with Matchbox back in the day, to be perfectly honest with you. The bigger cars you associated with Corgi and Dinky Toys. But Matchbox, you forget about Matchbox. Well, Matchbox has also been around forever. But they were, you tend to think of Matchbox as the smaller cars. You know, the very small ones, the 164 scales and so on, maybe even smaller than that. You do forget that they did do a larger range as well. Their Superkings series they've done in different sizes, and this was the largest size, obviously before they got onto the truck size. But they did do various different versions of the Superkings, and this is their Superkings version of the Jaguar XJ6 136 scale. So how well do these do? Well, like all of the die-cast models, really, they're all done exceptionally well. Every little boy wanted cars, spaceships, you know, play vehicles, buses, trucks, you know, all sorts of vehicles that they could play with. So every little boy wanted them. A lot of little girls wanted them as well. So yeah, they all done very, very well. These larger ones, not so well as the smaller ones, because they weren't as easy to fit into kids' hands because they're bigger. And obviously also they were more expensive, and far more detailing went onto these bigger models, so which made them more collectible than the smaller ones. But overall, yeah, what can I say? They all sold very well. They all sold what they needed to sell. So yeah, great and fantastic quality. These die-casts are as well. These bigger ones are beautiful quality. Now we're talking getting on for 87 to 24, 40 years. 97, 107, yeah, so 37 years ago, this model was actually produced. And obviously now, in fact, this whole series of Matchbox Superkings cars are no longer easy to come by, not on this size anyway. You used to be able to pick them up for, you know, £2 a halfpenny. They used to appear all the time on the platforms, but these these larger scale models hardly ever come up now. Or I should rephrase that. They hardly ever come up in this mint condition. They do come up, don't get me wrong, they're usually played with, marked, chipped, and usually without the box or without the clip that holds them in. There's usually faults around them, so obviously buying on the platforms, you've got to be a bit careful what you're actually, the quality of what you're actually looking at, because some people's very good is another person's acceptable. So you just need to be a little bit careful and have a good look at what you're buying before you buy it. But of course, that's one option. The other option is you can come at Midas Touch, because we have found a few of these models which are all part of a shop buyout which we did. And there was a toy shop that closed down during COVID, and we went in and bought out all of their stock. And there was an awful lot of stock in the stock room of die-cast models that had never been sold, and this was amongst them. This and many others, in actual fact. So yes, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few of these. And they are currently available to purchase on the Models Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It'll take you straight to the website. You'll be able to find this and many other vintage Matchbox items and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I'm absolutely positive that you're not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this model with me. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again next time.